All right, so your mom sends you out shopping. She's busy. Give her a break. Gee, she does a lot. All right, so she sends you to the store to get a bunch of stuff, and she sends you with this list. First, she says, hey, go out and get 3 bananas, and we'll say 3B for bananas, 3 Bs. And then she says, go ahead and get 2 Skittles, 2 S's for your idiot brother who likes sour Skittles more than regular Skittles, weirdo. And she goes, you know what, maybe we're going to need 2 more bananas, so plus 2B. Let's get a gallon of milk, and we'll call that an M, so plus an M. Here's $20, so here's just plus 20. Go ahead and get a popcorn, because Grandpa likes it. It's Orville Redenbacher, so we'll say 1 popcorn. There's a P. Let's also get 2 more gallons of milk, 2 more M's, 2M. Let's go ahead and get another popcorn plus another P. Let's also get 1 more gallon of milk plus a M. And here's $5 more, so here's $5 more. All right, so at the end of the day, that's a really weird list. Partially because it's random who buys bananas and Skittles, but also like who tells people how to remember things in that order. If we were to write this as one algebra expression or just one side of an equation, that whole thing in one sentence, it would look like 3B plus 2S plus 2B plus M plus 20 plus P plus 2M plus P plus M plus 5. That's a really long expression. If I was doing that on my algebra test, it would confuse me. And that's also not how humans talk. When humans give lists, and to make this something a lot more simple, we do something called combining like terms. And we do that naturally when we talk. Combining like terms. That means don't tell me to buy bananas 3 different times. Just tell me one time how many bananas I actually need to buy. So this is how we would arrange the items in real life. I'll take a copy of those and start to put them in order. So everything's there. It's just, scattered in a better order. Hey, where's the money? Okay, yeah, we got to put the money in there too. So here's the order we would list them in if we were making a list for someone really. So this is a better list. This would be 3B plus 2B plus 2S plus M plus 2M plus M plus P plus 20 plus 5. And at least things are more organized. But this still isn't combining like terms. Sure, we've grouped them, but we haven't combined them. So let's go ahead and add these like we would normal variables and see what expression we come up with after that. So we see at the end of the day that it's 5 bananas, 5B, plus 2S, 2 Skittles, plus 4 milks, 4M, plus 2 popcorns, 2P, plus $25, plus 25. So that's a much better way and much simpler way of writing the above list, and that's how we would do it. And using this ability to seeing that things can be grouped together is going to help solve a lot of problems in the future. So when you see things that can be combined because they have the same letter, they have the same variable, then we should combine them. All right, so this problem, 2x minus 5 plus 3x equals 10. Looks super hard. Looks like how the heck do I even solve this? But this is just a long grocery list that we got to make short. So even before we do any of our algebra skills that we've learned in the past, we got to make this grocery list short by combining like terms. So notice I've written these terms in blue and I've written these terms in red. Now the reason that I've done that is because they're like terms and they can be combined. The 2x and the 3x can combine together to make 5x. So I'll rewrite the problem like this. All right, from here, now we're trying to get this 5x all by itself. So I'm going to take this negative 5 and try to combine it with this 10 on the other side. So I'm going to try to take that 5 and move it over there with the 10 so I can combine them, but I can combine them on that side of the equation. So what I'm going to do is add 5 to this side to get rid of it on this side of the equation and move it over to this side of the equation. So when I do the math, I've got 5x equals, these cancel out, equals 15. So all I've done at this point really is get the red numbers over to the right and the blue numbers on the left. So now that I've done that, I've got 5x equals 15. Now I can definitely do this. I can divide this side by 5, which means I got to divide that side by 5 too. The 5's cancel out, and it turns out x equals 3. So as hard as it seemed at the beginning, it was actually super simple at the end once we combined like terms and got them to different sides of the equation. All right, this one looks like one that'll be on your homework tonight in Delta Math. It looks complicated, but 2x plus 9 equals 21. Even before we start the problem, we're going to put the things that belong together on the grocery list together. And we see that the 9 and the 21 are similar because they don't have any letters or variables on the backside. They're just like the money terms, so we can combine those. I'm going to want to try to put this 9 over here to get it away from the x. So I'm going to combine them that way. So I'm going to go ahead and subtract 9 from this side and kind of combine it that direction. So it gets rid of the 9 on this side and kind of subtracts it from the other side as well. So we've got 2x equals 12. And then I see that's a multiplication problem, so I'm going to have to divide by 2. X equals 12 divided by 2 is 6. So the first step in every problem is to combine the like terms. Even before we do multiplication or division or multiply by the reciprocal, look for the things that you can combine because they have the same variable or no variables, they're just numbers, and combine those first.